Well, I'm sitting here getting ready to go out for electric line. My optimism is tempered. I like the horse. I do. He's one of those horses where he looks good enough to wait on, but it's a little problematic, right? Really enthusiastic about his first start, that win. Showed a lot of grit. Second start, he was a little subdued, you know, a little out of sorts and wasn't as good, but you could see where he could make his way forward. The problem was no classes for this horse, right? Because when the maiden and numbers 2 fill up in Pennsylvania, they revert back to that PA owned and sired, which he is neither. So can't get him in here. Probably should go to Southern Ohio. Is he good enough? I don't know. I'm not sure, but he's got some talent. Anyway, we'll see what takes place there. I was really happy about today. I was going to bring you a video, but I was tired. I didn't get off the track till 5 to 1. And I know that because the track was just about to close when I come off it. I trained, all the 3-year-olds are training tomorrow, but I wanted to train Irresistible Son today. The reason being, I wanted to go with him. I didn't like how he trained his first 2 starts back, but he's got little feet for a bigger horse. He just looks smaller than they should. And I think that's a real flashpoint for him. He had just been shod, and he felt kind of rickety. I saw Jason go with him. He didn't look as comfortable as I'd like to see him. So I wanted to go with him today. And as I said to Jason the other day, we're talking about Greatest Ending. I trained him today. We'll talk about him in a minute. We're just trying to make a plan for some of the horses. And I said, Jason, what you got to do is, with Irresistible Son, forget that it's Irresistible Son. This is a 3-year-old training back to the track with no name. I don't need to hear how he was at Delaware. I don't need it. None of that is going to help us. The here and now will. So let's strip him down and decide what we're going to do with him. So I made a few little changes to him today and went out and trained him, and he was awesome. I thought that I'd train him today and say, okay, we got to do this, we got to do that. We'll go out and train him again tomorrow. I turned him to go the right way of the track, and now maybe it was because of the pessimism surrounding whether he would do his work well today. You know, we were curious at best. And then the way he trained, I was just about to tell you it was almost the best he's ever trained in his life, but that's unfair. The horse was such a nice horse last year. He trained bionic today. He was very, very good. Just some minor changes went a big way, helping to clean up his gait and give him the confidence to do his work very well. I was thoroughly impressed with the Irresistible Son today. Very, very happy with him. Now, I'd said Greatest Ending trained. It was funny, I was talking to my brother, Mark, about a month ago, and he said, you know, they almost qualified. They almost raced that horse free-legged. In fact, I think he told me they did qualify him free-legged. And I'm thinking to myself, here's a horse we want to keep stress-free as long as we can. Yeah, let's take the hobbles off him. So I trained him today. No, I didn't train him fast today. Obviously, we're not drawing his blood right now. Jason and I talked about it and said it doesn't matter. We're assuming, we're treating him, we're assuming this GGT is coming down. We're assuming that his AST is coming down. It's a waste of money just to do it because. Let's train him for a week or two, and then we'll continue on treating him, and then hopefully when he's ready to go, his blood will also look ready to go. So that's the plan with Greatest Ending. I trained him today. He was very good, very strong. No head check, just a closed bridle and a harness. That was it. And he trained exceptionally well. I was really happy with him. Now the babies were the story of the day right now. Obviously, as you can imagine, I saw the videos. I went back and poured over all the videos. I wanted to look at everything. Who am I to go with? Right? Couldn't go with everything I wanted to today, but I went with a lot of them. Obviously, my biggest frustrating point right now is Captain Incredible, right? I want him to look like a horse that costs $230,000. I want him to look like our flagship horse, but I didn't know the best way to do it. And I mentioned the other day about sending him out to Florida, right? Clay track, mile track. Maybe that's the best place for him to be. Maybe. I wanted to pursue it a bit. I'd sent a message to Ron Burke and Aki Svanstead. They're good horse people. And I said, hey, would you have room for this guy? Even though I knew the answer before I sent it, it was no. They're full. Ron Burke told me 95 2-year-olds. Jesus. But Ronnie did send me back a message. He said, well, Scott Meckin, he has some horses for me through Brad Grant. He's at Spring Garden Ranch, mile clay track. If that's what you're looking for, that might be your guy. Geez, he developed Better's Delight. I haven't talked to Scott yet. Great horse person. I like Scott a lot. Definitely an option. So everything was on today, right? I hadn't sat behind Captain Incredible in a few weeks. He looked rather ordinary to me the other day. And again, I have to continue to tell myself, I say it to you, but don't think that I don't have to echo it to myself, right? It is February, just relax. But you'd still like to see it, that spark, right? Oh, there, he might have made a break, or he's a little rough, but there's that horse. He's a good horse. I just wanted to see something. I almost said I needed to. I didn't need to, but I wanted to, right? He was running in a little bit the other day on Jason, so took the Murphy off the outside, put the head pole on the inside. Never wore a head pole before, so he had a lot going on today. Let his hobbles out a little bit. I sat behind him. I went out on the track with him. I said, geez, he feels great. Cool. I got away their 6-horse field. I moved him to the front quick. Had some snap to him. I hadn't seen that yet. Sat in. Now, we went slower today, but I wanted everybody moving and moving and moving and moving. And as we started our last lap, starting into the backstretch, I found myself 5th on the inside. I wheeled him to the outside, and as I did, Rose Run AJ was in front of me. Foxy Seaside was on the front. I just wheeled him 3 wide. And I let him rock. He circled the whole field like that. I had never seen this horse do this. Never. Circled the whole field, and I got right up alongside Foxy Seaside. Now, I don't want to start the field up. I don't want to come a good last half with this bunch on a Tuesday. Rose Run AJ's coming behind me. Foxy Seaside's coming back to life. I am loaded. And I had to look at Jason and Daryl and say, hey, just go easy. Go easy. We're going lots. We come out of the turn, and I just tapped him on the tail, and he paced away from the parallel. I could not believe it. I had a smile on my face, ear to ear, for the next 5 minutes. I was so happy. I hadn't seen this horse do that yet. I hadn't seen Captain Incredible yet. I'd seen an expensive horse. I'd seen a pretty horse. I'd seen a brown horse. But I didn't see what appeared to be a fast horse yet. And even though this isn't me saying we should have, we had to, but I did want to see it. Everybody wanted to see it. Even though we know it's February, it's nice to see that spark. And he was amazing today. I was really, really happy. The other horse that I wanted to see do their work better was Melisandre. Put some toe weights on her. I went with her today. She was very, very good. Those 3 chimpanzee fillies are very nice. Febuary looked amazing again today. Amy trounced us with her today again. And Melisandre was all business today. I'd talked with Daniel the other day, Cordina, who owns a quarter of her, I think. And he said, she looks sour. Thanks. Get to the point. You don't have to sugarcoat it. So, I said, yeah, we'll take care of that. Don't worry. She'll be fine. And she was awesome today. I wish I had my list with me. A number of horses were impressive today. I thought were very impressive today, but the 2 that took the cake, 3. The 3 standouts to me, and I apologize for my other trainers if you're watching this, and you say, hey, what about the 3 that stood out to me were Captain Incredible, Melisandre, and Febuary. Now, I was second with Melisandre. Who beat me with Melisandre? I believe Joey did. I know Joey did. Joey won 2 of them today. He's a great guy. Looked very good, too. Anyway, I gotta go race this horse. I just thought I would give you an update. I was exhausted today because Addie Bear was up coughing, and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Didn't get off the track till 1. Had to race tonight. But now, I wanted to bring you a little update. All the 3-year-olds training tomorrow. You're going to get a big update tomorrow. All the 3-year-olds training tomorrow. A number of them in the race bike. Can't wait to go with Lovers Play. Can't wait to go with Pull the Shoes. So excited to go with them. Everybody that is 3 and a couple of the aged horses will be training tomorrow. Well, except for Irresistible Sun. But everybody except for him tomorrow. So there's your update for today. Wish me some luck with Electric Line. We'll need it. And then tomorrow will be a lot of fun with the sophomores heading out onto the track. So with that, I'll let you go. We are planning to drone Saturday in Ontario. I will be home. We are planning to video Friday. I'm gonna put the finishing touches on that tonight or tomorrow with Curtis and Steve. But that is the plan. So there's my call. I will talk to you all very soon. Take care.